He gets in, he's looking at me, but he's kind of crouched down. Okay, so he's looking like a gremlin. I met this dude on Instagram, right? Regular shit, whatever. He was in my DMs, steady fucking commenting on my pictures and shit, right? So you know how niggas do, like comment on your pictures and oh you cute, you this and blase blase, right? So I look on his page, I'm like, okay, he kind of like, he decent, it is what it is, okay. At the time, like, I was going through, as usual, a rough patch with someone, and well, actually, this rough patch was a long-ass patch. Okay, so when y'all hear me say I was going through a rough, like, it was a year's of patch. It was just like, okay, fuck it, like, I'm gonna fuck with him, blah, right? We exchanged numbers, blase, blase. So we, like, was texting all the fucking time, right? So we texting, like, pretty much all day. Like, when you get a motherfucking number, you all starting to get to know each other, like, you texting. So I'm like, let's FaceTime. Yeah, mind you, like, I haven't seen him, like, physically on FaceTime. So, of course, like, you, like, you know what I'm saying, FaceTime me, like, and y'all, I don't even like to talk on the phone. So for me to be, like, FaceTime me, like, okay, I'm interested. So he FaceTimes me, right? Y'all, why is the screen, like, pitch black? Why is the screen pitch black? Should I be concerned? Like, it's giving catfish. Like, I'm about to call Neva Max. Okay, not to be funny, but he had, like, a big-ass, like, wart on his nose, right? And I seen it in the pictures, but it wasn't as severe in the pictures. It puts you in the mind of, like, a witch. Okay, so he had like that wart on his nose, and I actually seen it when like he FaceTimed me another time. So he started FaceTiming me regular, right? Long story short, time then went past, and we talking about like now we finna link, right? So we finally like about to link. Man, y'all, I was trying to link with him so many times, but he was just like, I'm just nervous. Like, I just he's like constantly standing me up, right? So I'm like, bitch. Before the link up, we on FaceTime, right? So it's something about an ugly motherfucker calling me bae. He like, mind you, he has like the wart on his face, right? So he like, I was gonna ask you, like, what should I do about this? Like, do I look like a fucking dermatologist? Mind you, and I don't mean to sound shallow, I already gotta look at it when we go eat. And I don't mean to sound mean, but it's like, it's just not appealing to look at, especially when like food is involved. I'm sorry to be getting like gaggy like that. So I'm like, oh, I'm still, acting normal, but it's just like, you like, what should I do about this? Like, don't make him the center of attention, now that you got to see me. Like, clearly you have that lifting out of your skin. You haven't done nothing about it yet. You've been entertaining and trying to get a hold of bitches. So I would personally say get it cut off. I was just being nice, like, to the point, like, I started Googling, like, maybe, like, cream to, like, calm it down. Like, it was, like, a tenant on his face, okay? Something had happened to his car or whatever. And, I didn't mind, like, going to get him, so I went to go pick him up, right? He comes at the house, about 4'5", just as small as he can be. And with the internet and pictures, they give you more height. It's just not like, you can be really whoever the fuck you want to be on the internet. But when it's time to show that face, it's time to show that face. This is like back in my drinking days. Like, so, bitch, I'm off to do the same when I pull up. I'm already tipsy. So in case you blow me, I'm really still having a good day. So he get in, and I'm like, hey, and shit. Like, just saying, hey, giving my pleasantries. And he like, like, hey, like, just weird as fuck. All right, so I'm like, here we go. Y'all, I got a whiff of his dreads, okay?
It smell like bounce the fuck out of that ass. Oh, somebody been bouncing the fuck out some ass.
That dirty hair smell? Like, those bitches needed a detox. It just smelled like mothballs, like old clothes. And I was like, okay now. I took another sip from my cup. I think I had the cup in my cup holder with the Douce in it. So at this point, I'm down in it. Because just off that whiff, I know it's not going to be a good day. He gets in, he's looking at me, but he's kind of crouched down. Okay, so he's looking like a gremlin. And now I'm like, okay. Okay, now I'm sobering up. Because I'm like, who the hell just got in my car? Okay, so now I'm on this page. I'm looking at him, and y'all, let me tell you right now, like, one of my biggest pet peeves is crust. Okay, and I don't mean on a pizza. I mean on someone's face. So, like, if you coming out at 4 p.m. and you have crust anywhere on you, it's disgusting. And I just feel like, did you go in the bathroom? So he gets in, and I keep gagging every time I say this, because I filmed this before and I was gagging when I was talking about it, and now I could just feel myself kind of about to start gagging again. But he came in the car and he had like crust like on his eye, and I was like, you have like some, I'm like, you got some like some on your eye. I didn't even say crust, because I feel like crust was like ignorant to be like, you're crusty, you know, but it's just like, I should have said you have crust on your face, but I was just like, you have something, you know, because if I would have said crust, he would have seen my breakfast. Okay, he looks like in the mirror, he put the mirror down, and y'all, he licks his finger like this, right, and a string of like thick spit come from his finger. He like wipes his hand, and like then and there, I no longer wanted lunch. So we finally get to where we was going to eat, and he was having a hard time leading. Okay, so let me just act it out. Hi, welcome to so and so. Dinner for two? Why are you looking for me to say that it's dinner for two? Get him a kid's meal. And then she say, oh, it's gonna be so and so long. Is that okay? What the fuck are you looking at? I think it was the non-verbalness for me. Like, not you not turning around and just saying like, you know, okay, what you think? Like, is that kind of like, you know, using your tongue? He did that twice. Like, when we went to another place, because the wait was too long. So we went to another place, and they asked for the how long again, and he shrunk down like some type of monster and looked at me to see what I would say, and I was leading it. I hate leading on a date, because I just feel like I want a man, you know, just in the future in general, that leads. And even something as small as, you know, taking a lead when we walk in the restaurant and just being like, you know, just like confident. I don't like for a man to, you know, have his woman do everything, you know. Oh, can you do this? Or can you do it? Can you call? Like, you need to be a man and actually be more confident in yourself, and actually, you know, step forward and do those type of things, which makes a woman comfortable enough to allow you to lead her. Oh. So we get in the restaurant, y'all. We order our food, and, you know, the restaurant is kind of loud. Okay, and we're at like a table where it's kind of a distance from us, each other, but it's not too far if you speak the fuck up. You know, I'm talking, I'm like, you know, blah, 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 and he like, I'm like, yeah, like, okay, do it, and then it was, I can't hear nothing you're saying. Okay, I'm sitting here coming up with auto answers. Everything I said back was automated. What the fuck are you saying? It was just so fucking awkward. And it was just like, even like him, and this is so random, y'all, but I hated the way he said ass. And this is so fucking random. I'm so sorry that it is that fucking random, but he would say ass. Now you're just ugly. Now that just confirmed that it just put together the ugliness. Now you're hideous. So we went like to this small restaurant, right? This was another encounter after we've been, and mind you, we had been seeing each other like probably every like so and so days. Like, we would link. Like, it was like we was seeing each other regularly. Even after that day, he disgusted me, right? So we go to like a drive-through, right? And I think this is the day that I was like ill. Okay, so we went to a restaurant, and I was like, and we was eating there, like at the place. And I was just like what you want to do after this? Like, cause I was like, I don't know, maybe we can go to the movies, like, you know, just doing stuff out there, cause we just like went to a little restaurant. And he was like,
you know what I want to do?
Just picture a fucking gremlin, okay? Just picture a gremlin, okay? Like, I had no Douce on me, Okay, so I couldn't look past that. Okay, that was just straight bit. Okay, I couldn't see through it as much as I tried, you know. And I was just like, ew, like, I can't look at you. And this is so fucked up, y'all. I was like, I'm tired. It was just very awkward. Long story short, he actually sent me a text and was like, yeah, so, yeah, whoever you entertaining, you can keep entertaining. Because I hadn't texted him in like a couple days. And he was like, yeah, whoever you entertaining, like, you can keep entertaining. Like, I'm cool. Like, and y'all, that was like the best message of my life. I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't know how to end it. I really didn't. Like, I felt like, you know, he was cool, really, really awkward. But, you know, I was just like, I don't know how to, like, just kind of like, I would have to literally just disappear. Because I wouldn't want to tell him, like, you know, like, just be bogus as hell. Like, but yeah, so long story short, I got left by the gremlin. That was the first time I got left and didn't give a fuck. You know, it's just like a episode in my life, something that came and went, and I was just like so happy to be out of that. I think I was going through a phase when I was going through that rough patch. I blame that nigga who I was going through the rough patch with, because I just was experiencing so much bullshit, like with other people, like just trying to move past him, and I was just like, I don't know what the fuck to do. Like, whew. But I'm done talking shit. I love y'all. I'm gonna call y'all.